You guys want to know what those are? If you guys had guessed chives, you are absolutely correct. That's actually one thing I never did mention in the times I've shown off this place. Years ago, we accidentally planted chives here. And yeah. So if anyone needs chives, come on down. We have an endless supply of them. We could probably give them to you for free if we wanted. But you're probably wondering, if this is your place, why aren't you inside when it's raining and why are you not inside when it's raining, and why are you in front of chives? Well, I actually need the chives for something I'm making for my father today. Happy Father's Day, everybody. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the grandpas out there, all the uncles who also happen to be fathers, and any upcoming fathers in the future. You know, you guys do a lot for us. I know my father did a lot for me and my brother. So it's only necessary that I definitely show my appreciation. And for Father's Day this morning, I'm going to be making him breakfast. But in order to do that, I need those chives, which I'm going to grab right now. Actually, this is really cool. I don't know if you can tell, but I can actually see snails here. That is really cool. It's no kidding, it's not very often I see snails, so the fact I'm seeing them is really cool. Hey, if there's a chef who likes cooking with snails, you can have them too, I guess. They'll probably end up costing money because, let's be honest, snails are not really the biggest commodity. Let's see if I can actually find a couple of chives in which, don't have any snails running around. Let's see. I only need a stalk or two. So this one. Yeah, kind of wish I grabbed it all. Let's see. This one. And let's try this one. Alright, where are the snails? Man, I just cannot grab them at all. Yep, there you go. There. Couple of chives. Don't really need that much for what I'm doing, but it's still nice. So yes, it is Father's Day. I'm really excited to be doing this. I mean, I kind of wish the weather was a little bit better because it actually is raining right now, which, is always a drag. But, I'm still up at a.k.a. Lake. I love this place, even in the rain. In fact, honestly, being up here when it is raining does have some advantages. It's, for the most part, very quiet. That's always a good thing. Let's see. If you can't, we'll be able to see when we get a little closer. But the water is perfectly calm. I mean, theoretically, if you were to actually go skiing, it's perfect. It's even better for barefooting. Oh yeah, my father barefoots a lot, and he can tell you right away you could barefoot on this. It would actually be really sweet. But the one drawback is, again, it's raining. You're moving 50, 60 miles an hour or whatever on the water. Raindrops kind of hurt your face. And believe me, it also does hurt when, you fall. Well, not hurt, but, it's definitely not a pretty sight. In fact, my father actually likes to sort of do a somersault when he falls just to soften the impact of his landing. So, first things first, I will put these chives back inside. Don't worry, the door's actually unlocked this time. I remember to leave it unlocked. There we go. Now I'm going to walk out. Gonna put. Did I just drop a chive? No, I picked 3. Hold on. I was positive I just had 3 chives. Oh. Again, if I ended up dropping one, I guess it's okay. I mean, I only need. Oh, here it is. I'll quickly wash it. I mean, yeah, I know, just wash with rainwater. There we go. There. Oh, good as new. Now, how about we get back outside? I'm still wearing my shoes, so I'm not gonna dirty the house, because that'd be gross. So yes, we are out here, and you know, since I showed off the place a while ago, we did a few things different. I mean, not much change inside. I mean, for starters, we definitely reorganized the patio furniture to accommodate, you know, large groups of people, you know, guests. And, you know, if we had like hors d'oeuvres or food, you know, we would simply just bring those several tables in together and just plant the food on there so people can just get up and walk forward and, you know, grab food or whatever. That's always nice. And gotta have this view, of course. I love that even though it's still a great view, it probably would be better if the tree wasn't there. But to be fair, if it was a hot, warm, sunny day, this tree would be nothing short of a godsend. So that's really neat. Now, wow, it's actually really starting to come down. That's quite cute. That's quite weird. So yes, now you have a better look. It's actually very, very, very calm. That's always really nice. And there are some advantages, again, to being up here when it's like this. You know, if you are one who's in tune with nature, you know, I do like nature. You know, the quiet and tranquility is definitely a plus. You know, it's not very loud. You know, actually, if there were a lot of people here, well, not right now because it's still really in the morning, but if a lot of people were up here, they'd be driving their boats and jet skis all over the place, and then the water would be really rough. I mean, again, I know the weather's not ideal, but in a way, my family sort of has this sort of cute lake all to ourselves. Not literally all to ourselves. I mean, people live up here all year, so it's very possible that someone else is here, and for that matter, it's very possible someone else other than me is actually awake right now. So that's really cool. And I do want to show off one thing. We got the jet ski in. Okay, well, I should iterate something. I wasn't there to put the jet ski in the water, but the actual lift, as in what the jet ski is on, that's all me. Because I am a grown man, you know. So, yes. I mean, to be fair though, the jet ski, you know, we just used a trailer, you know, dial it back in, pull the trailer back up, and the lift itself really isn't that heavy. But it was one of the situations where I had to lift up one side, drag it across, go to the other side, lift it up, drag that across, you know, repeat as needed until you get to your desired location, which is right there. I like how the water is sort of like pooling into where you put your feet in the jet ski. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I honestly oh, that's weird. Don't know why is that one unfolded but not this one? I don't know. Whoever did that, it wasn't me, I swear. And yes, again, I'm sorry that the weather really isn't the greatest. It's just what it is. I mean, with my luck, it'll have cleared up shortly after I do this video, and I'm gonna be like, oh, why did I have to do it then? So, I mean, I don't think that'll happen. In fact, I'm positive that you know, it's probably gonna be like this all day, but I do like it. You know, it actually sort of has a vibe of when I showed off Seneca Lake on Easter, you know? I mean, there's a lot less fog, but yeah, you can actually, at least you can actually see in the distance. Plus, again, sometimes you just need a rainy day, just stay inside, relax, and, you know, think about everything that's going on, that has happened, or possibly will happen later in the week. you know, what outfits, like, what clothes you're going to be wearing throughout the week, stuff like that. I mean, heck, I thought about rocking the Melzinga today, so I did. I really love this shirt. Even when I'm wearing a layer, technically, it still breathes really nice. I love this shirt. I just really do. And it actually kind of makes sense I am wearing the Melzinga Tap House shirt, considering that I am going to be making my Father's Day breakfast, which is nice. And actually, this is one thing I noticed that is new. It appears that my uncle got himself an electric lift, which makes sense. It was actually a Memorial Day weekend when, before my parents arrived, and my uncle had actually just literally put this boat in the water. And we actually had one of those giant, like, hand cranks. It was basically like a gigantic blue wheel that was, like, right here. And it was loud. Like, forget WD-40. You need WD-400. Seriously, it was so loud that my uncle's dogs were barking. Not the metaphor, like his actual dogs. He has 2 blue heelers. And they were actually barking with how loud, like, the turning of the hand lift was. So, you know, he sprung for an electric lift, and, I mean, obviously I have yet to see it in action, and it's pretty likely I'm not going to see it in action today, because, you know, the weather. But, you know, it's definitely convenient. Although, that does remind me, and I alluded to this the other day, you guys know I'm a fan of Fall Swipe Gaming. You know I'm a Pokemon fan in general. And last week they talked about how good the Pokemon Groudon was in competitive battling. And spoiler alert, turns out Groudon was actually really good. In fact, there's a reason why it is referred to as a quote-unquote Uber. Basically, it's so good that if you are just having a regular battle with someone in real life and you use Groudon, you're kind of a jerk when you do. That's how good Groudon is. Believe it or not, Groudon has an ability that basically creates sunlight all day long. Now, you guys are probably thinking, well, yeah, it's great, it produces sunlight, and technically it would be great in this real life situation, but it's raining right now. Aha, that's because Groudon has a counterpart called Kyogre, who I am very positive that Fall Swipe Gaming is going to be talking today. And just like his counterpart, Kyogre produces permanent rain. Seriously, I could really get into the history of competitive Pokemon battling for a lot of things, but again, that's why I put a link in the description for Fall Swipe Gaming for. All you need to really know is that Groudon, Kyogre, and by extension Rayquaza are 3 of the best Pokemon who have ever existed that are legendary and are in the Ubers class. Fun fact about all 3 of them. Theoretically, all 3 of them are based on the mythical Hebrew monsters. Yeah, Kyogre is based on the Leviathan, which is a sea monster. Groudon is a reference to the Behemoth, which is the land beast. And Rayquaza is weird because, I mean, Rayquaza can obviously fly, and the 3rd Hebrew monster is the Ziz, spelled Z-I-Z, or is it pronounced Z's? I don't know how it's pronounced. But, yeah, Rayquaza is basically supposed to be representative of that. And the Z's or Ziz is a giant bird, and Rayquaza is a dragon. Although, speaking of pronunciations, that does remind me, for the longest time, a lot of people, obviously including myself, thought Rayquaza was pronounced Rayquaza. But no, it's Rayquaza. The more you know. But yeah, I've rambled on long enough. You're going to see the Kyogre video tomorrow anyway. So, all that's left to do is, something in my eye right there. What to do is end off the video, Hugo Lake style. The entire front of my screen is soaked, by the way. Like, it is unbelievable how soaked it is right now. I'm surprised it hasn't done anything to the camera. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to give this to my father. So, like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. I am humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping we all have a wonderful Father's Day. You know, if you're a father, a grandfather, an uncle, whatever, father figure, you know, I hope you're take the time to enjoy your day because you deserve it. I know my father's going to deserve the breakfast I'm making him. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care, and make good choices. Like the good choices I'm making involving giving my father his Father's Day card and making Father's Day breakfast. See ya.